Microsoft says the same group of Russian hackers responsible for the SolarWinds attack has struck again, launching another cyber attack on several foreign and domestic agencies. The hackers targeted 3,000 email accounts at more than 150 various organizations in an apparent phishing attack. They were able to carry out the attack by infiltrating an email system used by the State Department's International Aid Agency to fool their targets. The Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency told CBS News in a statement, quote, "We are aware of the potential compromise at USAID through an email marketing platform and are working with the FBI and USAID to better understand the extent of the compromise and assist potential victims." The attack comes 3 weeks after President Biden signed an executive order aimed at bolstering the nation's cybersecurity efforts and better protecting federal government networks. To understand more about this, joining me now is Jamil Jaffer. He is the Senior Vice President for Strategy, Partnership, and Corporate Development at IronNet Cybersecurity and the lead architect of the Cyber Intelligence Sharing and Protection Act. Jamil, good to have you on. According to Microsoft, this is, quote, a continuation of multiple efforts by Nobelium to target government agencies involved in foreign policy as part of intelligence gathering efforts. The hack is still in progress. So what's being done to mitigate the damage of this latest breach?
Right. Well, look, Lana, Microsoft was able to identify a number of indicators of compromise associated with this particular Nobelium attack, including the files that are being utilized, the malware that's being utilized, which they're calling native zone. And so they've also identified the email accounts from which these emails were coming. You know, what happened here was really interesting. It's not particularly sophisticated. It's just sort of standard phishing. But it's a sophisticated play in that they went into Constant Contact, a provider for USAID that does USAID's official emails. They obtained that account and then sent out an email from the official USAID account that Constant Contact maintains. So when it came into these 3,000 email addresses, these 150 organizations, they thought it was a legitimate USAID email because it came from the same place they're used to getting legitimate emails from.
You know, Jamil, I'm not sure if I am heartened or scared by the fact that you say it's not a particularly sophisticated attack, and yet it seems to have penetrated so deeply and still is ongoing. We know that government agencies, think tanks, and consultants were all targeted in this hack. What do we know about the information that hackers were actually able to obtain from these groups?
Yeah, that's a great question. We don't know yet, Lana, exactly how many of these organizations clicked on the malware, how many organizations the malware was installed in, and then where the Russians actually utilized it, what they've gathered, in part because we caught this pretty quickly. Some of these emails went out as recently as Tuesday, and so this was caught fairly quickly by Microsoft, so good job by them and the government to get on top of this, right? And this actually demonstrates a good example of when you catch something fast and you're able to get it out, how well you can protect the environment. The real key here, though, is this is a provider, right? Constant Contact providing services to USAID. It demonstrates how important it is that we come together, these providers, the people they work for, the supply chain. We get them together and work together, identify these attacks, and stop them either as they're ongoing or ideally before they even happen. It's this idea of collective defense, bringing companies together and the government industry to really defend the nation better.
So this is a spear phishing effort. Why is that particular type of cyber attack such an effective method for obtaining information?
Yeah. It's effective because it works, unfortunately. All of us have been victims to spear phishing at some level, right? Even people who are in the cybersecurity industry, you see this email come in, it looks legitimate. You click on it. What's important about this one is they made it look a lot more legitimate because they came from the right source. They came with sort of a legitimate background. This might be on your whitelist because you've already approved emails coming in from Constant Contact because they are legitimately from USAID. So this was a smart move in that sense. But again, like we talked about before, phishing is a pretty standard way in. But why use a zero-day exploit, right, or some specialized capability when you can get in using phishing? The malware, on the other hand, that they're deploying is interesting also because it allows you to get on the system, own that box, then move around and look for other places to go inside the network. And that's where it gets really interesting because now you're able to gather information, infect more computers. Once you're inside, you can elevate privileges and own the entire system.
Well, according to Microsoft, the attack was conducted by the same group of Russian hackers that were responsible for the SolarWinds hack last year. How have their methods changed, and what have we learned from these attacks?
Yeah, well, one of the things I think that's common about these two attacks is the supply chain vector, right? In the case of the SolarWinds attack, they went in through a security provider. They exploited the update cycle there, and they were able to get into the software. Here, they've gone into another supply chain provider, this time an email provider, and they've utilized that to go not after the agency itself, but after the agency's clients and customers and partners. And so again, but what both of these tell us is that it's not just the agency itself that might be affected. It's all the people they work with, all the people they spend time with, all the people they fund, right? And so that's, again, why it's so important when you're looking at these supply chain attacks. You can't just assume I protected my network, I'm good to go. You got to protect and help protect the networks of those who you work with, your partners, your customers, and those who supply you information, whether it's a security supplier or an email provider. Again, comes back to this idea of one company standing alone can't do it themselves. They've got to work together. And that's why what the Biden administration did with their cybersecurity executive order is really important. It talks about bringing government contractors and the government together. Same thing needs to happen in private industry and with the government.
I want to follow up on this point because Microsoft detected these ongoing phishing attempts. We're talking about President Biden and the administration's efforts to try and mitigate these attacks. Is the government relying really on private companies to try and protect our information? How does this work? Ultimately, who should be responsible for protecting our nation's cybersecurity?
You know, Lana, that's actually a terrific question. You know, we've always thought about when there are nation states attacking us, right? It's the job of the government to defend us, right? You think about, you know, if there's a Russian bomber coming over the horizon, we don't expect Target or Walmart to have surface-to-air missiles on the roof of their buildings to defend against that Russian bear bomber. At the same time, in cyberspace, we have the exact opposite approach, right? We expect every single company, small, large, medium, to defend against all comers, whether it's a strip kitty in their basement, a criminal hacker gang, or a nation state like Russia, China, Iran, and North Korea. That might not make sense, but that is where we are today. And the vast majority of our infrastructure is owned by the private sector. And so it's got to be a collaboration. It's got to be companies working with companies, industries working with industries, and the government industry working together. And at some level, allies working together also against common threats, whether it's us in Europe against China or us joining hands with our allies against Russia also.
Jamil Jaffer, thank you.
Thanks, Len.